This tip involves embedding an image that has a standard help icon that you can get from the internet into a workbook and setting up a form so that when you click on that image, the form pops up and it provides the user some contextually relevant help using the spreadsheet. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab the top of this and cross the threshold on the right side and then move this over to the left because I have a dual monitor set up and I can't cross the left side to get a split screen. And then I'm going to press Alt F11 to get the VBA editor, which shows up in the split screen. If it doesn't for you, grab the top, move the cursor across the threshold or the right side of the screen, and it'll automatically split screen if you're using Windows 7. So that was step number 1, Alt F11. Step number 2 is insert a user form. So we're going to insert a user form. Step 3 is close the toolbox. The toolbox looks like this. So we're going to close that for now because we don't need it quite yet. We're going to change the name of the help form from user form 2 to help underscore form. In this case, it's important to call it exactly that. The underscore prevents us from putting a space in, which you can't use when you're naming forms. And the help underscore form is the name reference to use in the code that we're going to set up in step 9. The next thing we need to do is change the caption. This you can call whatever you want. Now we open up the toolbox after we click off the form, and it's this icon right here, and I've got to bring it in from my left monitor. And we're going to add text to the form with this text box. So I can input anything that I want the user to know. The next thing we're going to do is insert the module, which we can actually use a module that's already in existence, but we can also create one like we just did. Select that text in the subroutine, Control-C, go into the module, Control-V, and copy that text. And we're done with the VBA editor, so I'm going to close that. I'm going to maximize the screen. I'm going to right-click that image, assign the macro that we just created. Left-clicking OK. And now when the user clicks on that image, the form pops up with the text box that contains information relevant for the user given where they are in the spreadsheet. So this provides a way to present to the user context-relevant help when they're interacting with your spreadsheet.